Gear, something we consider necessary to make great videos and make them look super cool and all that. The more expensive it's gonna be, the better my videos are gonna be. But after filming 180, I don't know, around 200 videos for 2 of my channels in 2 languages, documentaries, short films, and even 1 music video, it was okay. But I found out that there's no direct correlation between the gear you have and the result you're gonna get. And overall, I really like to support the idea to create with whatever you have at your hands. But overall, it's always exciting to talk about cameras. That's why I wanted to share in this video my little beginner kinda, but really powerful for me, simple gear setup that I have. And overall, because under each video I have questions asking what camera I have and what gear I use, and this is the video for it. So I'll start in a chronological order in which I was getting all this gear, and I'll start with the almighty iPhone 11 that I used to do all the things back in the day. I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago when I got it, I used to film on it and just getting interested in filming, edit and do all the things. Even now, I film some parts of my videos on it and I think it's really good still. Quite a lot of memories with it, and but I feel like you know all the characteristics of these phones and a lot of you have them in your pocket. So if you are just on the beginning phase, it's really more than enough to film quite a lot of great things and just overall to practice, to build this muscle. Really good. The next part of gear that I got, it was the MacBook that with the help of my parents I got for my first year of uni. It's really powerful. It's a MacBook Pro M1. All my editing, all the research and watching and getting inspiration is done through this really powerful horse that I have, and I'm really grateful to be able to have this. And back in the day I used to edit in the first program was called VN. I had it on my laptop, then I of course downloaded Final Cut, and now I'm finally editing everything pretty much on DaVinci Resolve. And the next piece of gear that I got was this lav mic. I don't know, it was like around 3 years ago and I'm still using it. It's Boya M1 Pro, I think it's called, but it has its disadvantages as well. I mean, it's not the most convenient thing having this long cable carrying around. It does its work and hopefully I can upgrade soon, but the sound coming from it is pretty good. I do all my voiceovers on it. I use it to film, especially now when my main mic on camera mic is broken. I mean, I cannot use it now. For its price, I feel like it's a great product, so if you're just starting out, you can also buy this one. And then overall, in addition to this whole setup that I had, I just got a little tripod for my phone, which was also convenient, but it's broken now. And with this setup, I filmed for almost like 2 years and made quite a lot of videos and was on this starting journey of my YouTube channels where I was just trying to figure out and do different kinds of projects. After that, after running around with all this setup for a couple of years, of course it had its disadvantages. I wanted to incorporate some more interesting things in my videos, and during those 2 or 3 years I bought my first film camera, which was not this one but the one that is broken now as well, but it was also Olympus, and I just started shooting some film photos and trying to include them in videos, which made it a bit more interesting and a bit more aesthetic, I think. And overall I explored the world of photography through film photography, which was also helpful for overall my filmmaking. And right now I have Olympus MU3 White 100, quite powerful film point and shoot camera, which you don't have to bother that much of the settings. Just you take it, shoot it, and then you can incorporate in your videos just to make it more alive, spice it up a bit, and overall capture some great moments with your friends. So the next and most exciting piece of gear that I got is of course my main camera, which is Sony a7 III, which is a full frame camera from Sony. It's not from the cinema line, but it's also really capable, especially for its price. I got it secondhand for around $1,000, maybe a bit more than that. The same day I got the lens also secondhand, which is a kit lens, really simple one, 28 to 70 millimeters and 3.5 to 5.6. And the thing I love about this setup is the fact that it's really simple, and I feel like pretty much everyone can work with it. But I don't know, for me it was really capable, especially as it was my first ever camera that I basically learned how to film and use. Overall, I really enjoyed the process of working with it. I really love the colors, everything, how it films, and I feel like you can do really big range of things, but it has a bit of disadvantages as well, especially when I was shooting documentaries and overall sometimes in low light conditions it's not the best. Maybe of course there are better alternatives as well, the more expensive ones, because I don't have any ND filters or whatever. Sometimes it's really easy to get overexposed image, but overall it's a great kit. I really loved it. I really love using it, but of course I have now some aspirations to upgrade it. Maybe upgrade the body, upgrade the lens, and just overall experiment with different ones. It kinda kicked off my career, kinda in a way, in filmmaking and overall exploring this really fascinating world of telling stories through the medium of film. And the next piece of gear that I got together with camera, and it was really random. I told my friend, my flatmate at the time, Chimin, my dear friend, I love him to death. I told him, hey bro, I really wanted to buy camera and I was saving up, and when I finally got to buy the camera, he was like, hey bro, I was in the US this summer, I worked there, and I don't know, some of the guys, they gifted him this super nice mic, but because Chimin didn't have any camera and this mic is primarily for cameras, I feel like he couldn't use it. So he was like, hey bro, I have this mic but I don't know how to use it, here you are. And then I checked it what mic it was and how good it actually was. I was really surprised, and it was like kinda universe clicking thing. The same day I plugged it in and the sound from it coming is really, really great for a lot of different situations, mostly for outdoors and vlogging and documentaries. I shot all my documentaries with this one. I'm kinda sad now because I'm not able to use it right now on my camera because somehow the microphone jack in my camera is not working right now, which I'm trying to somehow fix or maybe do something with it. But yeah, I'm a bit sad about it, but I'm improvising now and using this lav mic that I have. Overall, great mic if you can find it. Really a wide range of sound and it sounds really, really nice. I forgot this microphone is Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. I'm not even sure if it's in sale now, but if it's, I'm gonna link it. And yeah, great microphone overall. And just overall, here are the last pieces of my gear that I usually use. Just quickly go through. These are headphones that I mostly use for editing and watching stuff on my laptop, which is Marshall 3. They're pretty old. They're also like 4 years old, and everything is kinda seen sometimes. So, and because somehow the Bluetooth part of it stopped working, it broke somehow, I also use it with the cable, and this way is actually better because there is no delay when I'm editing. And the next is just the Redmi power bank that I use when I'm shooting on field, and I know that my one battery for Sony, because I don't have any extra batteries, is gonna run out of it. I just plug it into my power bank and it's kind of my battery. The really nice additions that I got, like, I don't know, a couple of months ago was this SSD card from Samsung. I think it's called T7 and it's for 1 terabyte, and because my laptop was at some point overfilled with videos, I got this, and super nice editing. I just plug it in, turn on the DaVinci, and I can start editing. And I think it's also almost full, and maybe I should consider buying one more. And overall, really quick, really good for editing and storing some other things. Good investment. And yeah, that was kind of my simple gear that I have. And overall, I wanted to make this video with the message that the gear should rather inspire you but not limit you. I also would think, okay, I don't have this camera, why my videos are not good, and I want to make better videos. Honestly, it's not really about that. Just be inspired by the gear, try to use it to facilitate your creative process, but it never should be the replacement of your creative process. And yeah, overall right now I'm still in the beginning phase of my filmmaking career, and I really want to delve into there and explore it more and more. If there are any camera shops you know, or maybe you're watching it and you would want to collaborate with me or work together, I would be really grateful. You can email me on my work email there down in the description. So yeah, overall, peace out, bye bye. It was Elim. Thanks for watching. Create, and create.